So good morning everyone, happy Sunday. It's the start of a new week of vlogs and today is a nice chill day at home because I spent all day yesterday at Universal, which I'll talk about that more tomorrow, but for today, chill day. Gonna get a cherry chai from Starbucks, do video editing, catch up on some Hulu probably, and just relax for today after a really fun day at the parks yesterday. So, cherry chai to start the day. Cherry chai acquired. Hi, it's not for you. It's not. Cherry chai acquired. Good start to a chill Sunday. Well, as typical for Florida in March, we're getting ready for a really bad line of storms to come blowing through. So I'm trying to get the dogs to come out. Come on. Hey. Let's go outside. Also, did some porch rearranging. Yes. You need to go before it rains. So now, as we speak, there's some. It's actually the first thunder I've heard, so it's on the way. I'm actually gonna move some things. I'm gonna move my plant because I think it's gonna get really windy. So I'm gonna move my plant off of there. But yes, rearranged. Mike like power washed or like washed off the porch yesterday while I was gone and moved the bed here just to rearrange things, and Colby and Foster loved it there because they can see out the porch. So we have moved it and I kind of like it. It gives more space. So we moved that there, this bed here. I'm gonna take the stuff off the table just in case. Just gonna put it on the ground. I'm not gonna take it inside. I'm just gonna put these down here because there's a storm a-brewing, which I'll talk about Mardi Gras stuff yesterday. But the funny thing is, there's a speakeasy, and the password of the speakeasy was a storm a-brewing. So it was fitting apparently. We're just gonna tuck this over here in this corner just so it doesn't go blown away too far. I'm just gonna move my plant a little off the table so it's not encouraged to jump off. So we are under a tornado watch. We'll see what happens. Let's move these so they don't get completely soaked. Because since it's coming from that direction, I'm expecting lots of water coming from the side. So, yes, like I said, I'm going to talk about Mardi Gras fun tomorrow because I didn't feel like putting on makeup today. And so I'm not going to do full chatting with the camera today, but all right, now we wait. Let's see what happens. Well, the thunder has started becoming more regular. Still off in the distance, but I'm definitely hearing it. Okay, I saw that flash of lightning. Yep. That one's a little closer. That one's a little closer. Okay, it got darker again. And it's pouring now. Slow burn to get here. Oh, now I got a little more serious all of a sudden. Fun.
You knew Washington was really necessary, wasn't it?
Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Well, it's Monday. Today's lunch, I'm having beefy taco skillet. Got a little sauce of some variety here, some corn pico. There's like breakfast potatoes underneath. It'll be yummy. So hello, it is Monday and I do want to talk about my weekend, but first it's planner time. Today is St. Patrick's Day, so we're going to do some St. Patrick's Day stickers. And this is my green. I'm not much of a green wearer, so there's my green. But yeah, we're going to do the planner and then have a little chat. Okay, well, it is evening now. Work went crazy, so I didn't get to tell you anything about Saturday yet. It'll be tomorrow. I'll get to that tomorrow. Scrambling to get a team together to do some follow-up questions for a grant, as in like we made it through round one and they sent back questions, like 5 questions that they want answered by Thursday, so I had to like scramble because this was the only time coworkers could meet. And Bean's being demanding because he just had dinner and he must have his next steps immediately. So I'm gonna go clock out of work here and start making dinner. Okay, so for tonight, it's going to be chicken pasta salad, not the salmon. It's gonna have basil, feta, and a red wine vinaigrette. So I'm going to go ahead and start making this. So here is the finished product. Mike's has the shallots and mine does not. And I did extra seasoning on the chicken because they said just salt and pepper. And I'm like, I don't want just plain salt and pepper chicken. So we use some of the Trader Joe's Italian seasoning and it looks really good. So hey guys, happy Tuesday. I had a work meeting first thing this morning with a foundation. So got up, did my makeup, did my hair, got all fancy for the meeting. That went well, it's done. I'm gonna go ahead and work all day today, do a full day so that I can take Thursday off to go do Mardi Gras again. So did Mardi Gras on Saturday, which I promised I was gonna talk about and I will in a second. But we didn't do the parade on Saturday because I have a bunch of spooky friends who are in the parade and I had to sit there and find out their schedules because they all work different days. And as it turns out, the majority of my spooky favorites work on Thursdays. So we're gonna go on Thursday to see the parade and see all of them. So skipped the parade on Saturday because it was really busy, spring break on a Saturday. That way we could just go do Coconut. So going back Thursday with Sarah to see all our spooky friends in the parade and entertaining before the parade. So she and I have some plans of what we're gonna do before then. Then we're gonna go to Universal for that. I assume we'll probably do some Coconut or something else. And then I'm going to stay the night at Cabana Bay and do lunch with Jen on Friday before driving back home and working Friday afternoon. So that's my plan for the end of this week. So, quick version of Saturday, my first Mardi Gras of this season, because I got taken out the month of February, so I never made it in February. So it was very busy because it was spring break. Took me about close to 2.5 hours to get to Universal from here on Saturday. Thankfully the drive back was much easier, but the drive there was rough. I spent 40 minutes just sitting in Champions Gate traffic. Over an hour, just like when I got to Champions Gate, I still had an hour plus of drive left. I was already in Orlando and still had another hour to go before I got to Universal. That's rough. I was there with my spooky crew and we really just were there to hang out. So we got food. I tried the pastelone fritters. Those were A+, 10 out of 10. Love those. Might get those again with Sarah on Thursday. They were delicious. I also got the guava pinchos that everyone was talking about, and it was fine. But everyone raved about it, saying it was like the best food item they've ever had from one of the Universal festivals. And maybe it got overhyped for me. Maybe mine was just not the best cut of pork, but I thought it was pretty tough and fatty and meh. Plus then it was like in the high 80s, but no humidity, so it didn't feel like what it sounds like. But the sun was blazing even though there was no humidity. So my body does this weird thing where if it's really warm but not humid, it doesn't know to sweat. So I just like internally combust. Foster really wants his lunch, but he's got an hour to wait. So we were trying to find shade everywhere we went to not completely roast. And while we were eating that, we were just standing in a direct line of the smoke coming off the grill. So that may have influenced my decision. But I also tried the chai from India. That was pretty good. It was a little too savory of spice for me. It was a little curry-like. But otherwise, we just kind of walked around, saw the tribute store, and just kind of hung out for the day. And then eventually we saw Coconut Club, which was fun. I mean, it's a Mardi Gras one. It's not going to be Halloween, so it's not going to be like as good as Halloween. But I almost forgot. Tribute store, my aliens from Dead Coconut Club 2 years ago are in the tribute store, so I got to visit them, see how they were doing. I'll go see them again on Thursday. But Coconut was fun. The sirens are playing there. They had like a face painter. They've got a woman there that's doing tarot readings, and they had a fortune teller machine. So it's still a really good version. It was fun, but it's not Halloween. And then Sarah had found out that they were doing a speakeasy at Pat O'Brien's. You could get bracelets from Coconut and get the password in order to go to the speakeasy. So on the second performance of the sirens, we were ready to go. And we went and checked out the speakeasy. So we hung out there for a while, and that was really nice. The secret's out. It's come out on social media, and people kind of ruined the secret instead of just hinting that there was a speakeasy and making people work for it. People on Instagram reels just blatantly said exactly where it is, how to get there, and just said the password directly on Instagram. And when I saw that reel, it had been shared over 4,000 times. So the secret's out. It's a very small space, and it was consistently busy while we were there. They limit how many people can go in, which was fine for us. But there was like one bartender, and he was trying to do everything. So it was a cool atmosphere. They had a live piano player and everything. Just darn influencers ruin everything. So I didn't vlog this day, obviously, but I will be vlogging when I'm there Thursday to see the parade, because I gotta, you know, record all my baby's performance. That was the trip to Universal. Came home. Oh, I wish I'd vlogged this. But I came home from Universal and I was hungry because I really just had those 2 food items plus like a little charcuterie thing at the speakeasy. So I picked up food, but I also went to Wawa and picked up a pretzel for Colby because he wasn't able to have pretzel day on Tuesday because they were out. So he was super excited I was home, and then he lost his mind when he saw I was home with a pretzel. Like, he jumped on me like 5 times. Like, it's the most excited I think I've ever seen him in his life for anything, that I was home after a day of being away and I brought him pretzel. Like, he was on cloud 9, this dog. He was losing it. I wish I'd vlogged it. It was very, very cute. It is lunchtime. I'm having honey garlic chicken with some fried rice and then back to work. So I did run out while I was out and got the new pistachio iced coffee from Dunkin'. It's good, but it doesn't taste that different from the butter pecan. I get what they're going for. It's not as pistachio as Starbucks, but I like it. I will definitely keep ordering it while it's there. So that's a win. Time to focus on this grant follow-up question thing I have to do. It's due Thursday. I won't be here Thursday, so I have to turn it in tomorrow. So that's what my afternoon will be. Okay, it's Chick-fil-A night. I got nuggies and the kale salad, just moved into a bigger bowl. Mike got the new barbecue bacon. Whoa, that looks good. Heat it on fried chicken though. Whoa, that looks good. And then we got the dragon fruit lemonade, or the Sunjoy actually. And we got the new milkshake thing, but he put it in the freezer, I think. Fogging up the camera. It's Wednesday, and today's lunch is the island pork, which is one of my absolute favorites, with sweet potato mash and green beans, and a whiny dog, and it's kind of justified because it is 1:08. It is 8 minutes past my lunchtime. I would like to complain to your manager. Who do I complain to? Where's my lunch? Yeah. Okay. Someone better be feed. Okay, yes. Yes. Okay. I will be docile now. So hello, it is Wednesday afternoon and my Stitch Fix arrived. So we're gonna do a little fashion show and see, I did not get to do a preview. So these are items that just appeared, didn't know what I was getting. I have 4 items and a pair of shoes. So I'll try on the pair of shoes later, but 4 clothing items to start. Okay, we have 2 items to start. We have the top and the jeans. Oh, these are definitely some youth jeans. All right, first up. This is how the youths are wearing them, right? So you wear this with like sneakers, like the Vans they sent me. They fit fine, but I just can't get on board. I have some jeans that I love from this brand, This is Daze, D-A-Z-E, and their jeans are super soft and comfortable. So I have a different pair in my closet already that I like far more than these. So I don't think I'll be keeping these, but can we go back to skinny jeans, please? And then the top is fine. I just don't love it. It's nice and flowy and drapey. Kind of blah. There's nothing super special to it. It's got like a little bit of detail here with the buttons and the sleeves, but it just isn't anything special for probably what it costs. So I think these are going to be 2 no's. I need to check my receipt and see if they started charging me. I don't know when my Style Pass actually expires, but we'll see. Okay, item number 3 is this top. All my shorts that I usually try stuff on with are in the wash because I am packing to go to Orlando tomorrow. So I just have my little skirt. And I want to like this one. I like the little detail right here, but the sleeves do weird, like they're really cute if you hold them out. But then when you put them down, it just, I feel like it just doesn't do the intended effect. Like it just bunches right here. And so even though it has the cute little scallop detail on it, it just kind of all bunches together. Once you put your hands down, it just kind of looks like you're wearing a floppy t-shirt. So I think this is going to be a no from me. And final clothing item, I believe I'm going to keep this one. This one is definitely more my style. I really like the color of it, the kind of flowy blousey nature. I already own these jeans. These are from the last Stitch Fix box. But I like it. I love this color. This color is like one of my absolute favorites, and I mostly have this color in sweaters. So it'll be really nice to have it as a shirt option as well. I think it's really cute. And this is definitely something versatile for Florida because it's like a mixture of materials that it'll be nice and cool. Like a nice spring day, I can wear it. A summer day, I can wear it with shorts, as long as we're gonna be mostly inside. But this is something I can use for more than just one occasion. So this one is a winner. We got one out of the box, and they did not charge me a styling fee yet. So maybe next month is the first one with that. I guess I'll see. But nothing charged yet. So this is another box. I didn't have to keep anything, but I am gonna keep this. Now I have to try the shoes. We'll see, but I'm gonna keep this at least. Okay, these are the Vans. I tried them on. They do not feel great. They definitely are not a good fit. Sliding off my ankles and stuff. So those will be getting returned. I'm just gonna keep the green blouse. Well, camera focus. It is a Wednesday evening and I am heading out to Tap. I haven't been to Tap in, I think, over a year because we started doing trivia. Trivia is on the same night as Tap, but our trivia guy like stopped doing trivia. So we think they're doing trivia at the coffee shop, but it's not through the same company. So it's kind of hard to tell what's happening with it. So we haven't been back in a while, but I figured I might as well go back to Tap then. Now that I'm healed and no longer super sick, I'm gonna go back to Tap and give that a go. So I know it's the same instructor. Don't know if anyone that I used to Tap with is still going, but we're gonna find out. So I'm heading to Tampa. I don't know if you can tell how rosy my face is, but I picked quite the week to come back. Haven't been here like a year, and today I'm still out of breath. Class just ended. We were clogging. I've never clogged before in my life until today. And apparently we're doing more of it next week. It is very hard. Because clogging and Tap might look similar, but they are not. They're similar-ish, but not the same. It's a whole lot more jumping and weird movements that us tappers aren't used to. So good workout though. So now I'm heading home. I'm gonna shower, have something to eat, and pack up for Orlando tomorrow. Well, good morning everyone. It is Thursday and I am packing up my bag that's right there to go for a quick overnight in Orlando, heading off to Mardi Gras today with Sarah. So let's head to Orlando and start the adventures. All right, well, I came to Dutch Bros. It's busy because it's spring break, so everything's busy, but also nobody's been out taking orders. So that's kind of weird. I don't know what's happening. Oh, they're delivering stuff. So these people all already ordered? I don't know. we're gonna see. But I don't think the red car that's pulling up is ordered. And I know none of the rest of us have ordered, so interesting. Very interesting. If you've never been to Dutch Bros, they normally have broistas out here with basically iPads, and they take your order while you're out here. They walk up to the car and take your order directly from the car, and then by the time you get to the window, the drink's ready. So this is the first time I've ever been here when there was a line and there hasn't been someone with an iPad. If there's no line, then they'll just take your order at the window, but interesting. So traffic was super fun. Let's hope the parks aren't insane. Aha, there she is. There she is. It's time. Heading back home from my weekend in Orlando. You know where I had to stop. I had a nice lunch at Disney Springs with Jen. Now it's time for coffee. So I am back home. I got a Golden Eagle cold brew with soft top this time. First time getting the cold brew. Big fan. I think I like the cold brew better than the iced, because they don't do iced coffee, it's iced lattes, so it's a lot more milk. This seems like more coffee, less milk. So big fan of that. Made it back home. I've got a little bit of work to do this afternoon. I worked a bunch of extra hours earlier in this week and last week in order to take yesterday off, but I need to work a few hours today so that I don't have to work a bunch of extra hours like the first couple days of next week. Because basically I just have to work a certain amount of hours per pay period, not necessarily per week. So I have some stuff to get done now that I'm home. Had a lovely lunch with Jen. That salad, one of the best salads I have ever had. I highly recommend that salad from Polite Pig. It was the Chipotle Cobb salad and I added smoked chicken. The chicken was delicious. Everything on the salad, it was huge. Did not finish it. Delicious. So highly recommend that. It was my first time ever at Polite Pig, and Jen loved her salmon too, but she was a little envious of my salad after she saw it. So highly recommend that. Lovely time talking to her. We had a nice 2.5 hour lunch again, and then I drove home. Let me get these work tasks done, and then tonight my friends and I are having the part 2 Joe Bob night because they can't make it through a double feature. So we have the second half of the Joe Bob night from the beginning of the month to watch, so we're gonna watch that tonight. And that's gonna be the end of this week. So it is lovely out today. That little rain shower that came through, I mean, I haven't talked about it because it's a separate video, but had a lovely time at Mardi Gras with Sarah and getting to see all my spooky friends who turned into festive Mardi Gras friends. It was great to see them. There's gonna be a separate video for that on Friday, so keep your eye out for that. Had a really great day with Sarah. We got the giant mozzarella stick at Boardwalk. We went to Mardi Gras. We got dinner together, and then finally said goodbye, I think around 10:30. She and I, once we get together, we just have a blast together. I mean, we spent pretty much 11 hours together, and we could have kept going, but she needed to drive home. So it was a great time. And then great time today. But now, get some stuff done and get ready for the official weekend. This is like a little mini escape, specifically because all of my parade friends happen to work on Thursdays. So I had to go on a Thursday in order to see all of them at once. And it was successful, even though it rained. So, all right, tonight's Joe Bob's. We already watched the 1925 classic. Now this second one is just opera. We'll see what this is. I don't like that right there, but we shall see. Should I do it?
Do it.
You guys ready for bed? You wanna go outside? Wanna go outside? No movement.
Are you kidding me?
That's literally what- Bean, you wanna go outside? It's time for bed.
Wow.
You want cheese? You want cheese?
Come on, I just got down.
He's like, you wanna go out?
Go outside?
Time for bed?
Fine. Just got in here. Come on.
I know, Mom was mean, but wouldn't you rather be in actual bed? You spent all that work, didn't you?
All that time reenacting a Ridley Scott movie.
Come on, let's go. It's time for bed. All right, guys. Joe Bob thoughts. That one was crazy. It was called Opera. There were multiple parts of it that I could not watch because it was so gory. Like there was like needles like getting stuck in eyelids. Like I couldn't do it. But overall, it was just like a weird twisted horror take on Phantom of the Opera. So, I mean, I guess the original Phantom of the Opera film is also horror, just a different 80s version of it. Come on, Bean, let's go outside. We're gonna go to bed. It's Friday night. I will see you guys again in another weekly vlog. A more normal week next week, but next week is the jury duty week. So, yay! I'll see you guys then. Bye.